What's up, everybody? This is Jay from Pit Cartel. Today we got a little special project going on. Today we're gonna be getting all this chunky stuff out of here because we got a brand new slim. It's more slimmer, more nicer, less issues with this new harness I got. A lot more cleaner, labeled. You do a lot more with a brand new harness, knowing that a lot of the wire issues are gonna go away. I'm also thinking about, dang, that's getting bad. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna take this off because I got a brand new hood release cable as well. It's not OEM, but it's gonna do the job. So let's go ahead and get started. I left my tripod at home, so I really can't set it up for a time lapse. But as you can see, engine harness is off. I just got to pull it from inside, disconnect the ECU from that side, pull it through that side, and then we should be good to go. And then tomorrow I'll go ahead and come back in, throw the real harness, the new harness up there, and I have my tripod, so I go ahead and set up a time lapse for everybody. But I'm glad I'm getting this out the way. It's been a pain because this is my second wire harness I bought from off of somebody, and like I said, just looking at it, it's just too much additional, too much work. As you can see, like I said, there's so much adjustment I had to do with this current wiring harness. I'm glad I'm getting this one out the way, and man, we should be looking pretty good with the new one. As you can see, old, new. And this old one is so chunky and cut up, and man, it's just, I was surviving with this, but now it's time for a more slimmer, nicely cut, nicely everything. Just wow, difference between them. That's a really good difference. So we're putting this one to the car, and hopefully making some pretty good noise. Like I said, I'll be doing a harness tomorrow, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a head start on the hood latch real quick. As you can see, it's starting to get, well, it's never been changed since I've owned the vehicle. I don't know if it's ever been changed with the previous owners, but taking all these clips out, already disconnecting it from the hood latch, went inside. There are two bolts that bolted up right here, holding the hood latch button in. I'm just gonna pull this cord all the way through. On the other side, just because it's frayed. All right, so with the new hood latch, you can see it has the lever pull. Also has everything else. Came with the, was that almost the same as the old one? If not, got your wall indentation there. The only thing that's failed me about this old one is just the frayedness. It just lasts as long as it. All right, so got that secured inside the cabin. Got to turn the light on, but man, I'm enjoying this already. The fresh look. It's already screwed in. I'm gonna come out here and just gonna attach it to the hood latch, and then should be great to go. It should be right here. I'm gonna go ahead and attach the clip so I can go ahead and get this propped up so I don't burn through it again, because this is tire issues right here. Lowness, caught the wire while I was driving. It's just been shredding it since. But let's go ahead and get the clips back onto this, and then I only got 4 clips left, so I'm gonna try to make it work the best I can, and then go ahead and attach it to the latch, get it back up here, and then I think I'll be good for today. All right, let's put a test. I have not been able to do that in so long. A lot of guys who see me pull up to the car meets and everything, they notice I do like this, be picking at it through the grill. But we should be all good to go now, man. I'm excited. All right, I think I'm gonna be done for the night. Put new hood latches on, looking a little bit better. Might have to tighten this up a little bit tomorrow, just to make sure I don't do the same thing as last time. But other than that, everything looking pretty good. MR2, S2K. Yeah, them boys will be in here. A-Rod's got some new headlights. MR2. A lot of people don't see these cars anymore, though, man. Yeah. It's a pretty clean thing, man. K-swap. Can't show you right now, though, but you see in previous videos. It's a beautiful thing. Wow. Missed that. Yeah. Yeah, man. Nissan battery? Alright, day 2, back in. We're gonna put some fenders back on. I'm gonna start throwing in a new wire harness. I might be trying to tuck. I don't know, man. I had it tucked in between last time, but I think it's just fucking up the wires, no lie. But we're gonna see how I do it. But let's get started. Alright, so already connected. So Carrot Top actually sends you a PDF file of how to use the ECU to dash and subframe. So I'll be adding that to the top of the video real quick right there. But for the most part, we're gonna get this, pull this through a little bit more to the top and let it ride real quick. All right, so I got the main end of the harness pulled through the firewall. So I'm gonna start plugging that in later on, but I'm gonna go ahead and actually, yeah, I might as well go ahead and start plugging things in real quick. You know, save some time. Alright, so I got everything plugged in real quick. I think I might do some reworking through here, but it's looking pretty good. Everything plugged straight to the ECU, which is cool because I was using an adapter on my last harness. So I think that's a really cool thing for me. Just going straight to the ECU. But let's go on the outside and go ahead and start plugging things in the engine. Yeah, I just plugged in IAC, TPS, and MAP, and look how they sit tucked in this house. Yeah, they're on their batches, so I'm just gonna go ahead and plug them in. TPS, or distributor, H2O, BTS, everything pretty good. All right, I plugged a couple, as much as I could in. Obviously, I need a lot of sensors that's left over. I got at least maybe about 9 to 10, if I'm being honest. Reverse, BTC. It's pretty tough. I don't see it at all. And if I do, that black is doing this job. I got a lot of wires right here. I'm missing up too. I'm also missing a ground for my alternator, which I'm hoping is around, but for the most part I might have to cut and clamp. But other than that, it's in there pretty good. Like I said, pretty sleek. Everything plugged in. Had to give a little bit of force on some of them, but that's what you want, that good connection. So I'm gonna maybe start putting the fender back on and yeah, getting this bad boy good to go. I might have to think about the alternator for a little bit on that, but let's go ahead and get some other stuff done in the meantime. All right, I got the side fender on, or driver's side fender on. go ahead and start putting the bumper up, and then I guess we'll dive back in and see what we're gonna do about one main issue is what am I replacing with this, and two, what am I gonna do about the ground? So put a bumper on, get a little bit more thinking, but little error. Let's see. All right, bumper's back on. I'm gonna do the rest of the, the regular. I think it's just the intake, and then start her up. But I think I'm gonna put the laptop on it just to see if I need to put a new map on it, just to make sure. I need a new hose pretty soon on that. Yeah, this one's a little. Yeah, but I'm gonna get the intake put on and then start her up and see what sensors. Well, I already know I need a couple, but we're gonna see. Hopefully it's a good startup, and I'll be able to try this thing out and park it. But pretty good, looking pretty good. All right, intake's in. Everything's looking pretty good. I even cleaned this wire up. It's just bare hanging out. Clean these wires up most likely too in a second. But other than that, it's looking really good. Video's not really doing justice, but I need to repaint this. I might repaint it this color, but I don't know yet. New hoses, yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and give one last spray out and then start it up. All right, got the panel on this side. I'm gonna hold off on putting the panel on this side because I'm about to plug up to the ECU, and then I'm gonna make sure I got a good map on it real quick before starting. All right, loaded up. I'm just gonna put a basic GSR map on it real quick. Just re-upload it just in case the wiring and the wire has anything new I need to do. So just a reinstall. All right, we're loaded up. So we're gonna turn the key on position, and as you can see, I have a red light on with my ECU right now. I'm gonna see if this uploading this map can do it some justice. All right, we got green. Let's give it a start. So a little playing around. It's not the idle that I wanted to be at, which is around 85. It's getting a little bit better since it's starting to warm up a little bit. So I might test drive it a little bit. I'm still getting a red light, but it's blinking green in some instances. So see what's going on and see if I can get a solid green. All right, I think I'm done for today, man. Still got an issue with the ECU turning red, so we have to do a little bit more deeper digging. So now, changing out the wire harness. I know it's not the wire harness. It's got to be a sensor or some bad injectors or spark plugs. Could differ, but we can mark wiring off the list now. A section with the installation with the harness. Can use the hood latch button now, which is even more better with me. I'm just more excited about that. Opening the bay up, and as you can see, it's less wiring now. There's still some wire I need to touch up, reverse, and the little strands of wire, new sensors I need to put on. But other than that, matched up everything black, loose wire, all of that. It's looking really great. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up and see you then. And well, I gotta add the carrot top to the Yep. I'm gonna put her right here in this corner. Actually, nah, this corner needs some love. I appreciate it, Carrot Top, and all my other great companies I've copped from. Remember, fuel by failure.